for a nice little reveal. Isn't that adorable? But look at Spike. Oh, he's moving. Yeah, we got the head tilt. Now, in order to do the head tilt, what I'm doing, I'm putting my finger up straight, but going this way. So my first finger is up straight, and I'm sticking it right up here. And you can hardly tell we've done some surgery on him. Hey guys, welcome all. Look at Spike. He actually can move. And this is Gizmo up here. Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to modify your puppet, your Spike puppet, your Gizmo puppet, so that you can get some really great movement like this. We're gonna do it with Gizmo here. I did it on Spike first. So hey, welcome guys. My name is Jason Jacobs, and I'm a magician normally, but we also make some movie parodies for our YouTube channel. We love making like 1980s type movies, like we remade The Goonies, we remade E.T., and we kind of tried to get some motion in that. And it wasn't necessarily a puppet, it was a doll. But here is Spike, and boy, is he a beauty. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, I saw him and he's a little expensive. I'd say eBay is the best place to get him. I think I saw him for like 160 there, and I got him there, and oh boy, is he a beauty. Look, his mouth moves a little bit. And that's about it. It's really tight in the back, and I'm gonna make some modifications on that. You see, I'm a magician, and I perform with puppets in my magic shows. And at any time you want, you just say the word stop, at which point Chico will freeze, not yet Chico, and he'll hand you the letter that you stopped at, okay? Just say stop anytime. Right there, you sure? You want to go anymore? No? Happy there? Okay, take the code you stepped on. Don't let me or Chico see. Now, no peeking. No peeking! No peeking! Emma, show everyone the letter. Just make sure he doesn't peek. Sorry about that. Show everyone the letter. Just make sure he's not. Sorry about that. Show everyone the letter. Just make sure he's not. Get down there. Get down. He won't peek anymore. Show him all the letters. Just make sure he's not peeking. It's peeking! We saw you, Chico. These aren't made really well, and I had to fix them all up. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Here, let me show you the back of Spike as the gremlin. Look at how tight that is. Oh my goodness. It was so tight back there. It's really, really tight in there. I might have to take out some of the foam, but I'm not getting that good of motion with him. I'd say he's definitely still worth it. I mean, look at the detail. Look at these scales right over here. But here's some issues I had with him. You see, look at right here. If it bends the wrong way, like if my kids take it and hold it like this, look at it cracked. You see it crack right there? Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. So you can't really like move them around underneath one of the arms. Where was it? I don't even want to play with it too much. Yeah, because if you, I was hoping there would be wires in here where I could morph this in the position, but no. He stays in this position. He stays in this position. You know what? We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work for our little movie parody. I was hoping to hang him from the fan, but he is really heavy. I'd say, I don't know if I can make a guesstimate, maybe 6 pounds. He's very heavy though. But let's get to why you're at this video probably. Is I modified this puppet, and I can now get my whole hand in here. And what you do, I work with a monkey puppet for my kid magic shows, and he can cover his eyes. And usually what I'll do is my middle finger and like this, or I'll do this. I change it up every so often. I probably am gonna put my middle finger here because it's stronger, and my thumb here, and my first finger here. And look I'm getting some great motion now. We were not able to get this motion before. We were definitely, look, he can cover his eyes a little bit. I do a bit in my show where he covers his eyes. You can bring his ears down for a nice little reveal. Isn't that adorable? But look at Spike. Oh, he's moving. I'll teach you how to do these modifications that I did. Now here's Gizmo. And with Gizmo in the back, I mean, look at how tight that is. They were not thinking very well. And just as a comparison, look at the modifications I made on Spike. I pretty much tore the whole back end and the head off. Now, there's some pluses and minuses to doing this. This feels really sturdy. This also feels sturdy, but not as sturdy as this. But that's okay. If you're just wanting to display it, I would just leave it as is. But if you're wanting to use it as a puppet and have some fun with it, like while you're watching the movie with your kids, or we're making a movie parody out of it, so I really need it to work. It's very soft back here because I pretty much cut everything out. And that's okay because, like I said, I work with a monkey puppet. Well, I have a lot of puppets. And with that puppet, he's all soft. I mean, the whole thing's a soft puppet. So I'm lucky that he even has some form at all to it. So again, I already tried this out on Spike because Gizmo's obviously the one I want to really make sure it is done well. And I made a few mistakes, one of which is I cut it too far and I cut it here and I had to restitch it. But that's okay. That's okay. I want to get the motion in. And I found this cuts really well if you get some really good shears. Some really good fabric shears like I have here. Here's what I did. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Okay, just look at the you can't even fit your hand in here, guys. I can barely get my hand in. So this is the type of motion I'm getting off of. I can't even move his head. And when I'm moving his head, the whole thing's moving. I do like this aspect, which I can still do. You can still, it's very difficult to walk with him down here. You almost need this, whoever made this did not finish it. And compare that to the motion I'm able to get here. Oh, it just feels good just sticking in. Look at that motion. Oh, he's hungry. He's hungry. But it's after midnight. Should we feed him? He's saying yes. He's saying, no, we're not going to feed you. We don't. Whoa, if we fed him, you know what he turned into, right? He turned right into this. Oh my God, this guy's so cool. I can't wait to film some video with him. We're going to, after I modify these puppets, we're going to start filming our little parody. And instead of an inventor, it's going to be a magician. So I'm going to be the dad. And I'm going to be a magician. And instead of the whole inventor thing, and we just remake like a little short version. But I hope you like it. I'll put the link in the description of it. So here's what I'm going to do here. Look at how tight that is. Oh my goodness, it is so tight, guys. I'm right now literally ripping. Do you hear that? Listen, ripping this off. It's glued on. I'm taking it off gently. There's a part here. I'm going to cut all that out. I'm going to cut it all out. It's okay. Oh my gosh. I work with a soft puppet for my magic shows. And there's none of this is inside a soft puppet. I could literally take all of this out and this puppet would work really well. Now, I love, look, this got the form. See that form there? That can stay. That can stay, which makes it right now better than a soft puppet. But the whole back part, I'm taking it all out. And I'm going to teach you how to do it so you don't mess this up. Okay, so what just happened there was I ripped the fur. And that's just going to happen. There's too much glue there. I'm just going to have to stitch it back together. That's okay. I got to be a little more careful. Got to be a little more careful here. But don't worry. Okay, can you tell that this was ripped? I think I have video footage of when it was ripped. And look, you can't even tell where I stitched it back up. Right there. Right there's the stitching. I stitched it right back up there. Can't even tell. It's fine. No one's going to notice.
Here you can see before I stitched it, and it was pretty obvious that my finger was was there. I guess from the front it looks okay, but I stitched it back up. It looks good. Hey, while we're in here, this is some like pre-footage I did, and you can see on the right side I had cut it out, and on the left side I hadn't. So you wanted to make it look like the right side. So there I am. And this is before I kind of knew what I was doing. I wanted to make sure I did it correctly before I taught you guys how to do it. So I sacrificed my Spike puppet. So I know it's kind of scary to cut up your puppet like this and you spend 70 bucks on it and everything, but it's really going to be okay. Just do it so it works. It looks so much better when you're moving around with it. So just do it.
Stop worrying about little stuff. You wanted this to be a puppet. We're gonna make it a puppet, okay? So we're gonna make this a puppet. Yes, it's hard to cut it up and do this because you can tell you're not really supposed to be doing this, but it's a little exciting. Okay, you definitely want to take it off of the booty area. We're gonna cut that off so we can get our hand. In order to make the hands move, you cannot have this part here. I'm gonna cut all that out. First, safely cut the bottom area just to make the hole a little bigger. And this does cut really well. Make sure you have sharp scissors or a razor blade to do it. I was gonna go out and get a razor blade. I think these scissors actually work better. I'm glad I have them. See right here? Okay guys, I'm gonna cut right there. What I did here, I cut really far down and took this much off of his bottom area. Now, you can't get your hand in here. There's just no way. If you have this, you know what I'm talking about. I have to take out, I made a cut there. And by the way, I cleaned up some of these edges down here. So I made a cut here and I'm gonna actually see that circle part inside. I'm gonna take that, half of that out. I made my first cut leading into, I'm gonna take all that out. And I am feeling more confident than I did when I was doing Spike on it. Because you don't even need this. Why is this here? I'm taking it out. Bye. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a satisfying cut. When you cut through that tubing part, which, I mean, why do you need all that tubing part? You don't really need it to make a puppet. Unless it's for display. Then you probably shouldn't be doing this. Okay, so now I'm gonna take out this part, and the part that shapes the back of his head, that is going to, so right here, I can clean it up later. It's kind of like take piece by piece, like if you were cutting your own hair. You can't put it back, but just take little piece by little piece and keep testing the puppet. And I can tell you, it works. The puppet is a joy to perform with. I can do a lot of cool moves that I couldn't do before and get a lot of motion in. Here's where we are so far. I still got to get rid of that. And watch, I'm just gonna rip this right. Well, I better not get too overconfident with it. There. Maybe you should stand when you do this. Okay, there's a lot of work just to remove this part. So this is where we're at. You know, let me see if I should take off any more, because this one has a lot off, but I can't really get the eyes just because the hands are facing down. If the hands were facing like clapping motion, the back of his head, this part is critical to getting head movement. I've got to take it off. At any rate, bye-bye, has to go if we want to make this a functioning puppet. Here we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, here we go. Right in, I'm not getting it all. I gotta get that part out if I want head mobility. Okay, there. Okay, good. Got a good cut there. See that in here? It's all got to go. The head with this neck curl here. It's just not going to happen. So we removed it, and there's still more to remove. As you can see, I'm going to take off this part here. So you can see there's more of the neck. If you want to get your hand up there to move that, it's got to go. So you can see where I'm cutting off more of the neck and the back of the head. Great news. The head mobility looks really good, and his hand over here works really, oh wow, looks really well. I still can't get my full hand in. There's this this side that I'm gonna have to deal with. God, you can't even stick your finger in there. Oh man, I really hope this is gonna help you guys get a lot out of your puppet. And look, he's just fine to still stand, and he's still got a lot of form to him and everything. Still fine. You can hardly tell we've done some surgery on him. That's all coming out. It's all coming out. Here we go. Got most of it out already. I just wanted to show you guys. Bring it on down here. Oh, yeah. And look, there's no way a puppet's... Look how stiff. I mean, this is pretty hard. No way that was moving. I can still trim some off here because I feel like my hand's coming off on the side. He's in. Oh, yes. Look, we have some really good movement. I might get some more off of this side here. But yeah, he's got a lot more movement than he had before. Love when he does the head tilt. The head tilt. Oh yes, yeah, we got the head tilt. Now, in order to do the head tilt, what I'm doing, I'm putting my finger up straight, but going this way. So my first finger is up straight, and I'm sticking it right up here to the ear, okay? And I'm moving it down this way, and you can kind of get that head tilt. That's so cute when he tilts his head. Look at that, that's how I'm doing that. And I'm sticking my hand now in his ear. Maybe, oh, we got movement in the ear. Is that movement in the ear? Guys, we might be able to get movement in the ear. Oh, wow. I wonder if I could get, when I do this. I think I have to do more surgery. I was gonna see if I get both ears. I'm getting a little greedy. Okay. I'm getting a little greedy, but I can make it work. Okay. Oh yeah. So cute. And he's got that head motion. Now we're able to make something happen. Spike! Watch out for Spike. What are we gonna do with you, Spike? You're getting in he's getting in so much trouble. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Jason Jacobs. Hey, check out our other movie parodies. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s and like these type of movies, we remade Princess Bride. And, we remade Princess Bride the way I think it should have been done. Like, Fred Savage is there being read the story, but yet he's not in, like, the movie part of it. So the way we did it where I'm the dad and I'm reading the story to my son, and my son Crosley's visualizing himself as Wesley, and then the people from the actual story you can see in the fantasy story of it being read, and it just adds a whole new dynamic that a lot of people said they liked. We remade Home Alone, but we added a twist to it, and the twist is real sweet. I think you'll really like it. We also did Ghostbusters. We had a POV drone. It was so awesome. I hope you like our Ghostbusters. We did lots of episodes and all that. And I think we're going to do Ghostbusters vs. Gremlins. You think Ghostbusters vs. Gremlins will be good? Because when you make an investment and you buy these props and puppets, you want to use them for multiple videos. Again, these are on Ninja Crosley and Crosley's Party. And we did the Grinch. We did E.T. That was our first one where I wasn't planning on doing too much puppetry. But off to the side, what I was doing with E.T. was I was holding him from the back and trying to get him to do this. And he wasn't really a puppet, but off camera and then cropping it, I was able to make that work. And my kids are pretty good actors, and they were making it work really sweet with the whole toy scene. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video here, where we pretty much gut it Gizmo. I'm going to take this part off. I'm going to take this part off. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, all the edges. I took the back of the neck off. Remember, that was all there. And now, look, the hand fits in rather nicely. Rather nicely. It's a little tight here. Feels really good on this arm. But I think it's gonna work for our movie. And check out our movie parody. Again, they're not perfect. We just use our iPhones to make these. But you know, it's kind of cool that just regular people on YouTube can make things with their family, and that's really what it's all about. You can see a lot of good memories with our family being made as we make these movies. And oh wow, look at that! They're so cool. They're getting hungry. They look kind of sad. Are you sad? No, not sad. I can't really do. I can do a yes. Are you happy? Yes, they're happy because they can now move. Isn't that great? Well, thanks, guys. My name is Jason Jacobs. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.